our RV shop is closing for 2 weeks, which means 2 weeks with no pay. And yeah, I was a little freaked out about that, and you know, I was starting to go almost into that panic mode, because it was bringing back, you know, thoughts of last winter, you know, when the gas light was always on, the fuel light, you know. So really what I wanted to do with this video is go through the process of creating a budget to survive the, you know, 2 weeks unpaid time off.
There's salad fixings, $4.99. Pork's on special, $10.50 for that pack of, I guess, 3. And then the bacon, a kilogram, for $12.99, $9 off. 36% fat and 33%. I'm gonna go for the higher fat. 20 eggs for $9.49. I actually really love 4% cottage cheese. It's really expensive, $4.89, but I'm gonna treat myself. I'm treating myself. We got 750 grams of Armstrong cheese for $14.99. Then we have 700 grams of Co-op cheese for $6.99. Oh, it looks like it's on sale, so we're gonna do that. Little containers of Hell of a Good dip, $4.29 or $9.29. Well, as much as I like it, we're gonna skip that. I love that I have zero temptation in this aisle. And I was just thinking, when I was looking after the old folks, I spent a lot of time in the cookie aisle. So let's see, what have I forgone this week? There was some deli salad, nope. Hell of a Good dip, nope. Let's see, what else? We'll see. Sausages, $7.50, nope. Chia seeds, $22.99. Well, that's a no. But yes, I do want chia seeds. 425 grams of flax seeds for $5.29. That's not so bad, I guess. I had to price check my guilty pleasure, $5.79. So that's a no. So, olive oil, $29.99 for a liter. Yep, that's gonna be a no. $22.99, $24.99. Oh wow. Oh, 37. Now if it's cold pressed, I'll buy it. God, they even want actual money for Canada oil. Here I look up what is pumice oil, and it's got impurities. Butter, $9.59 a pound, $7.69 for the Co-op brand. And then there's something at the bottom. $5.98. Here's this cheaper butter. It says annatto, maybe present. What is that? Well, here's how the cart is looking. I am gonna go for the burgers. It's 2 kilograms. Anyway, I'll be stocked up for a bit. All of the butter may contain this annatto.
And there's an asterisk, so it looks like I'm going to have to unfold the packaging and try and find out more about this ingredient. It's a seed oil. Anyway, let's see what all of this comes to. Okay, put the groceries away. And that was $124 and some cents. This little basket here. I'll show you the bill. Although I did buy some real treats for myself. Like cottage cheese. Anyway, I tried to put the essentials so they'd get rung through first. So hopefully that nice lady at the checkout did that. Okay, got those groceries packed away. Gave the dogs the leftover bones from the pork chops last week. They loved it. So yeah, that small basket of groceries was $124.26. True, some of it will last longer than a week or even 2 weeks, like the matches that I bought and the J cloths. So 2 rolls of J cloths for $9. So, and $3.99 for the matches. So, but the rest of it's all food. I suspect that the 2 kilos of the beef burgers will last me possibly more than a couple of weeks. But yeah. I saved $23.97. So, really, that little basket of groceries should have cost me, or normally would cost me, like $150. And I basically got 2 packs of salad, 4 pork chops, a tiny lamb chop, because that's a treat. And there was a tiny lamb shank that was like about $5 or something. So the big ticket items, well, bacon. But the bacon was on sale for $9 off, so $12.99 for a kilo of bacon. That's also kind of a treat, but you know, when you're trying to do keto, which I'm trying to do keto because my weight has just gone through the roof. Since being income challenged, I ate what people gave me, you know, and I got lots of free food, so I'm not complaining. But you know, and I worked at the deli, and again, you know, they would give you free stuff, and it was all fucking carbs, you know, carb-laden bread, sandwiches, you know. So, and then at my work, they're very kind to supply some, you know, in case your blood sugar gets low. They're really nice. Like you know, they've got bread, and you know, they have, you can make a sandwich. You know, it's really, really great. But again, it's bread. So I have put on about 18 pounds in a year. I've never been this heavy in my life. I'm almost 200 pounds. I was like 199 point whatever. So it's gotta stop. And yeah, so my coleslaw, my salads, low carb. So that's why the bacon can be actually really helpful for that, because the fat content is filling. And then you can just like keep burning it off for your old fat arse, you know. I just thought, this is the longest I've spent in a grocery store, but I'm doing my research for, you know, the lean Christmas coming up. And so time well spent. And, you know, I found myself Googling. I Googled 2 things while I was in that store. The olive oil, which you saw because there was a word I'd never seen before. And so that 3 liters of olive oil for $37 is got some kind of impurities that the extra virgin, I guess they strain it out or something. And then butter. I was like, why is, you know, there's butter for $5.98 and there's butter for $9.79 or whatever it was, right? But they all had this amaretto oil. Maybe. But how much? Like, where's the disclosure? Like, did you ever think you would have to check the ingredients on a pound of butter? I mean, other than, so It clearly states if it's salted or not salted. Yeah. I'm really, really suspicious of the food industry, you know, other than your small providers. Because this whole thing, the Canada oil was made in Canada. That's why it's called canola. There's no such plant. It's rapeseed. So they rebranded this as Canada oil. But I think the way that they have to extract the oil is like, I believe they use fossil fuels. Let's get back. Let's get into some fact checking on that one. But you know, seed oils, they're supposed to be like really not good for you. So the idea that they're even cutting butter with a seed oil, I'm like suspicious of it. Like, they can't be doing it because it's added value. They can't be doing it because it's going to be better for you, or they'd be marketing the shit out of that. You know, what did he say in that movie, How to Get Ahead in Advertising, was Best Company Supermarkets is not concerned about the nation's health. What is concerning Bestco is that the nation is becoming conscious of its health, and that is the problem that we have to help them with. So he said, what we're searching for is a label that a food package can wear with pride. He said, it must be high in something, and if it isn't, it must be low in something else. And that is the health-giving ingredient that we will sell. Do you remember seeing when they would put no cholesterol on a box of sugar? Like, fuck, are you kidding me? Really? Sugar doesn't contain cholesterol? Who knew? Like, sugar, no salt. Hello? Like, hello? Yes, that's right. We have gone to sleep and woken up in a mad world. This is truly a mad world. Anyway, I seem to be on one of my rants. But I have to go empty my septic. So this is not a typical Saturday. I've had to do grocery research for 2 weeks without getting paid. How to get through that. I have to empty my septic today, which I tend to do about once a month. I really push it. But it's, so I have to do that. And then I am going to see a lady about little mats made out of rags. Rag mats? Anyway, it should be pretty cool.